okay, that are taking photographs and other things that is available, okay, for security purposes, for defense purposes, for resource managing purposes. That drones is available in various ways. So these are the new technologies. So that are obviously, okay, we cannot ignore them. Suppose, okay, they are in development, we have to take the, we have to learn them, we have to, okay, see what are the developments that are associated with all those things. So this is quite natural that we have to take care of the developments, we have to accept the challenges. The challenge, one of the challenges is 6 years back the computer, this is the situation today. At 15 minutes time is quite good amount of time. So whatever we see, whatever challenges we face, that challenges leads to opportunities, that gives us scope to, okay, get rid of all those problems. Okay, so it is quite natural that we have to accept the challenges. Those challenges will be leading to opportunities, and these are, you are the beginners. Suppose me, I'm already sharing a story with you when I was a beginner, okay, in research career. Okay, so those kind of things you have to keep in mind. The deliberations, those talks, even those international participants are there. Also, you have they'll be sharing their expertise, okay, their experience with you. Okay, so it will give lots of scope for you, the beginners. I wish a grand success to this conference, and let it bring lots of, okay, success stories, innovative ideas to all participants. Expecting and wishing a great success to the conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the insightful words. Now, I would like to request Engineer Ramnarayan Sagar, Vice Chairman, G.I.E.T. ghangapatna, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Surya Kumar Patnaik, Director SCPI Bhubaneswar, respected Program Chair and Keynote Speaker, Professor Dr. Sobhesati Pani, Professor, School of Basic Sciences, IIT Bhubaneswar, respected International Keynote Speaker, Professor Dawood, respected International Keynote Speaker, Dr. Adeleke, respected Principal of G.I.E.T, Dr. Suprajit Pradhan, Dean R&D, Dr. Chandan Kumar Sahu, and convener of this international conference, Professor Tarakan Sahu, my dear colleagues and dear students, and as well personnel from who are present here and joining online from academia and industry. I, as Vice Chairman of the organization, on behalf of the management, I welcome you all to the International Conference on Challenges and Opportunities in Science, Engineering and Technology. Challenges and opportunities. As our beloved chairman says, you will have challenges each and every day. Every time we discuss something and there is some challenge, we put forward that this is the challenge we face. And he always guides us, he says, like, turn it into an opportunity and your life will be so much easier. Right before coming to this gathering, I was sitting in my office with our guest today. Incidentally, Mr. Patnaik, he has a cold. Okay, and we were discussing how cold is affecting all of us nowadays. He has a cold for like almost a month now. Okay, cold used to be a weekly business. Like, if you have cold, usually whether you take medication or whether you do not take medication, it used to get cured in a week. Okay, then in February of 2020, something hit us. That was COVID-19, and that virus has pretty much affected people all over the globe. And now it's not only Mr. Patnaik, me, I am suffering from a cold. It was a little severe for a few days, but that cold is still continuing 20 days now. Okay, I never had a cold more than maybe 5 days. Maximum 5 days. Usually I will take a long bath. After that bath, in 3 or 4 days, that cold will be gone. Not working anymore. Okay. So this virus has affected our internal organs, and whatever Pani sir said, maybe it's an inferior COVID-19 virus that comes and stays in our body. Since it's not affecting us so severely, we are not taking the appropriate medication for it, and that's why that is staying. So that's the challenge we are facing. So what's the opportunity in this for pharma companies? Once they realize that we have an inferior version of this thing, they are going to turn it into an opportunity, and they are going to come up with a drug, and we are going to be taking that. So similarly, as we progress in our lives, mankind is going to face a lot of challenges. Usually the challenges are made by us, and we find opportunities in it to solve those problems and come up with new things, like sir was talking, how to make communication better. He was talking about computers, mobiles and all that. Nowadays there is a new thing, it's called IoT, AI and all that, so it will be very important that we continuously work on new technologies. We need to innovate continuously so that we can make the lives of mankind better. I would like to thank all of our speakers, our chief guest, our chair of the program, international speakers, my staff members, students, for organizing the 6th International Conference. As principals have said, this will be the last of the year. Then again a new year will start, and we'll continue this in coming days, coming years. I would like to congratulate all the members, all the people who have published their papers in the proceedings. Papers which has been not accepted by the panel, please do not get disheartened. You can do a much better job in coming days, and try to make it so that it gets accepted next year. Again, many thanks to the Department of Basic Sciences and all the members. Many thanks to principal for his motivation, outlook, and trying to make things happen. Many thanks to Dean R&D and HOD BSH and all the members of the department, and all the staff members who have worked hard for making this a possibility. Again, thank you very much, and I wish all the members to have a very fruitful discussion in the coming, like today and tomorrow, and I hope it will be enlightening for all the members, and we will learn and implement those in our day-to-day lives to make things better for the world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request our chief guest for the event, Mr. Surya Kumar Patnaik, serving as the director of STPI Bhubaneswar. Mr. Patnaik leads initiatives that foster the development of emerging technologies, startup ecosystems, and digital entrepreneurship. He is a man of eminent personality, and I would like to request to enlighten you all with a few words.
Actually, I am not feeling well. Already, Vice Chairman also discussed about this. Due to that, I have some throat problem, so I cannot speak loudly and some I will try my best to communicate you. Vice Chairman, Engineer Ramnaran Savatji, Principal Subhajit Pradhanji, Program Chair, Professor of G.I.E.T. Ghangapatna, International Keynote Speaker, other dignitaries on the dais, respected Professor Daud from Nigeria, good morning to you. Dr. Adelaide from UK, who are joined through online, and my dear students today. Thank you very much for calling me as a chief guest today. Today it is my privilege to be among the delegates, young students ignited by innovative minds at G.I.E.T. Ghangapatna on the occasion of International Conference on Challenges and Opportunities in Science and Engineering Technology, EcoSec 24. You know, the mathematics department is a very key nowadays, because in Indian Institute of Science Bangalore and IIT Kanpur, IIT Kharagpur, they have created one department that is mathematics and computing as a BTech. And you know, in 2022 batch, topper Sisir joined IIT Bangalore as he is doing the BTech computing mathematics as a career. They have only joined there, and also 10 students from IIT 50 All India rank 50 rank. They also joined at the IIT Bangalore as they doing the mathematics BTech course as a mathematics and computing. Today, you know, this particular thing is going on. That's mathematics and science is these challenges, opportunities, science and engineering technology at the international conference. It is a matter of pride that G.I.T., which is assigned to offer courses in engineering and sciences here, has achieved academic excellence through quality education and multiple dimensional initiatives. As everyone is aware, the world has changed dramatically due to the tremendous advancement of technology over the last few decades. You know, in nursery time, when we are in that 3-year-old time, child was taught A for apple, B for boy, and C for cat. Now it has been replaced as A for Android, B for Bluetooth, and C for the, what is this, computer, as we can say computer. Am I right? At present, we cannot imagine of moving without technology. You know, all are the technology. Nowadays, we are using mobile, that is also artificial intelligence inbuilt. You know, all the mobiles nowadays in 5G technology, that is artificial intelligence inbuilt. I recall the days, you know, actually the days not very far. Whenever I started my career early 90s, the internet speed was 2.3 kbps, that is kilobits per second, to 4.6 kilobits per second through the package. We used that time as a package assembled devices that provided by BASIC SCIENCE and Limited. The data for the small program takes a week time and day and night to transmit without multimedia and artificial intelligence that do this. I recall the IT companies which were exporting the software at that time. It was stored in a large disk, floppy disks and other big size disks. Then it was verified through the custom department cargo before the ship to destination of the exporting the software, and it was taking a long time to completing an IT export consignment. Then after satellite communication came to Bhubaneswar, had got the first Intelsat business satellite service at Bhubaneswar. We actually in our station during the 1997 installed STPI our station that is there in Fortune Tower, near to Fortune Tower. I recall we provide internet services to first internet service were provided to Institute of Physics. The data rate was shared 64 kbps, and the tariff was more than 5 lakh at that time. Could you imagine the transformation and evolution of communication, and we talk less than GBps today. We cannot talk less than GBps nowadays. I remember the days when I used the first mobile phone, and the Motorola during the 1999. A handset with a long antenna. Yeah, very few, maybe numbers 500 or 1000 at that time in Odisha could have used that time. The mobile antenna which was visible from the star pocket was a status for the symbol for them. Now the same has been replaced with the mobile phone having the most popular logos nowadays. You all know. Likewise, during 1992, STP has procured an IBM AS400. That's a mainframe computer. The size of the computer is bigger as a Godrej almirah. In fact, it was donated to the State Museum to preserve. You can see it there. You can go and see the AS400 that is bigger than the almirah. Why I am telling, you are in a generation. You are truly benefited from the evolution of technology or communication. You are the prize generation next. We have experienced the average download speed for 2G within the 30 to 50 kbps. For the 3G, that is the 3 to 4 megabits per second, and 4G transmission speed currently available for our smartphones is around 21 megabits per second. What is the G? Similarly, G stands for the generation. While connected to the internet, the speed of the connection depends upon the signal strength, that is in the abbreviation like 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, nowadays a 6G also evolved. On any mobile device, each generation of wireless broadband is defined as a set of telephone network standards that describe the technological implementation of the system. Each generation in some way has improved over its predecessors. 5G with the speed of the 5G speed is a 10 Gbps per second. That is Gbps. 5G is said to be much as 10 times faster than the 4G. At this speed, you could download a total 2 hours movie in a just 3.6 seconds, but versus 6 minutes in a 4G and 26 hours in a 3G. The impact of the 5G will go far beyond our smartphones, as it will allow millions of devices to connect simultaneously. So we are using 5G nowadays, almost all mobile phone and other technologies. Today there are more than 5 billion internet users, worldwide, which is a 32.1% of the global population. Of this total, 4.7 billion or 59% of the world population were social media users. India has itself 700 billion internet users. India has over 1.2 billion mobile phones users and 600 million smartphone users. By 2026, it is expected that we will be sending 500 billion more personal and business emails each day. Also, we are using UPI. That is, what is the UPI? Unified Payment Interface. Almost every mobile you get that is a Beam app, Paytm, and so many apps you are using nowadays for giving the payment. This particular has brought the revolution in the digital payment of our country, with over 552 million active users nowadays using this UPI transactions. Over the 68,800 crores rupees is done per day, which shows the adoption of the massive use of technology. 68,800 per day transaction, that is crores rupees. It is clear that the 21st century is being driven and dominated by the IT offering unlimited opportunities for our youth. We are living in an exciting country, as India has the world's highest youth population, with a 65% of Indians under the age of 35. Today, India has emerged as the third largest ecosystem for the startup globally, with over 112,000 DPIIT, that is the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internet Trade, under the Ministry of Communication, Commerce and Industry, Government of India, recognized startups across the 763 districts of the country. In the last decade, India has emerged as an IT hub in the world, And India IT industries have taken prominent position in the global IT sector. To take any name from the Sundar Pichai or Satya Nadella, India have ruled the global IT industry. Then India IT industry has more than 20,000 strong companies. In STPI, we have more than 10,000 units, and they are exporting software from the country, from our country. Also, you going to happy that we are exporting software from the India, the 9 lakh crores. 9 lakh crores is not a single thing. That is a very vast thing. We are exporting software from the software, only software, not the hardware. Hardware exporting like 15,000 crores we are exporting from the country, and the 9 lakh crore exporting, more than 9 lakh crore exporting from our country. And the maximum export state is the Karnataka. And also India has become the world's largest sourcing destination for the IT industry. Due to our talent, people and our factors, India has emerged as an IT hub in the world, and India IT industries have taken prominent position in the global IT sector. India has the 4 largest IT companies. You know that TCS, Infosys, Wipro, HCL Limited, they are the most large amount of export they are doing. Have they employed more than 1 million, that is 10 lakh employment that they have created by them only. Then TCS, Infosys, Wipro and HCL Limited. In the IT growth of the country, the contribution of software technology parts of India is remarkable. Since its inception, the STPI has been working for promotion of the IT export from the country. They are promoting single window services and plug and play facility, incubation facility for the startup companies and young entrepreneurs, as well as internet services for the seamless access for the offshore and ITS exports. By aiming for inclusive and equitable IT-led growth across India, STPI has in turn supported software exports, science, technology and innovation and software product development. With the 65 centers, STPI has expanded its presence pan-India to support the ITS industry. Working closely with all the stakeholders, STPI has played a key role in creating brand India and transforming the country as most preferred IT and tech startup destination. STPI is working in the forefront of making entrepreneurship. In order to achieve this, STPI has evolved a collaborative model where government, industry, academia like you and the other stakeholders are playing a vital role for providing end-to-end support to the startup and industries. Aligned with the vision for promoting R&D, research and development, innovation, product and IPR creation, STPI is providing state-of-the-art infrastructure, skilling, mentoring, market connect and other necessary support pan-India to startups. That is a fund management also. We have through the fund manager, we are also giving funding. In order to build leadership and next wave coding entrepreneurship in the emerging sector of the technology, STPI with support from Ministry of Electronics and IT, Government of India and respective state government is setting up a center of entrepreneurship. Actually earlier that is center of excellence. Center of excellence they are in all the universities and all the IITs. But we have created that, we changed the name, that is the center of entrepreneurship, because we are creating the entrepreneurship. STPI for the creating the entrepreneur. So for that only we changed the name to Center of Entrepreneurship. In specific domains spread across the country, these are the domain were covered. These COEs are working in these technologies like ESDM sector, that is in Bhubaneswar, and Noida, that is 2 ESDM sector, that is electronic system manufacturing. ESDM, then Industry 4.0, that is in Bhubaneswar, Pune and Hyderabad, that is Industry 4.0 lab also available. Internet of Things available in almost all COE. We have the 24 COE across the country. We have the 65 center, STPI center, and the 24 COEs available for a domain specific COE. Domain specific like this ESDA, Industry 4.0, Internet of Things, blockchain, fintech, then artificial intelligence, augmented and virtual reality, data science and analytics, medical electronics and healthcare, gaming, animation, machine learning, cyber security, and many more. And you know, Hyderabad is very popular with the gaming. That's you know, the popular that film also about at Hyderabad only, because that our center of entrepreneurs is there in Hyderabad, that is doing the only for the gaming. And the vehicle, all the vehicles, the developing the new idea, new innovation, that is there in Pune. And for the medical, all the latest medical equipment, you have to add something, or you have to develop something, you have to innovate something to the medical thing, that is there in Lucknow, SGPJ, Sanjay Gandhi Postgraduate Institute, that is there in SGPJ. But created 6 crores equipment, we have installed 6 crores equipment there, medical equipment, to innovate some ideas from the startups. Electropreneur Park Bhubaneswar, we have the 3 that is park developed STPI Bhubaneswar, namely Electropreneur Park Bhubaneswar, ESDM startups, or creating the new thing as ESDM startups, and COE virtual augmented reality at IIT Bhubaneswar, and third COE emerging technology and Industry 4.0 STP Fortune Tower, offering an opportunity for a startup and innovations. Further, the rollout of the 5G communication technology, growing in implementation of AI, ML, and big data, cloud computing, and the Internet of Things will create a massive opportunity for our startups. Deloitte estimates that the global semiconductor workforce, now the semiconductor. Earlier, that is our software side, we developed many things. Now, India is going forward to the chip level, because we are going to compete with the China and the Taiwan, because Taiwan, China is far from India, but we are going to compete with them, and we will do, our students will going to launch the new devices, new things, then only we can grow and we can compete with the international market. India can meet these needs for skill producing engineering students. After all, close to 2.5 million students enroll for undergraduate engineering degree in India annually, with close to 6 lakh opting for the electronic stream. India will need 12 lakh manpower in semiconductors related industries by 2032, that according to report of the Semicon India. It is clear that future belongs to you. I see a great future for the young students like you in the coming days, and opportunities are unlimited in the field of IT and engineering. At last, I would like to extend my best wishes for grand success of the EcoSet 2024. I hope this won't be mere conference, but inspire our students to excel in their academic professional career. I implore everyone to have a deep conversation, share ideas, and establish enduring alliances. In conclusion, I would like to quote the words of the late Dr. Abdul Kalam, because this is Abdul Kalam Seminar Hall. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. डॉक्टर अब्दुल कलाम ने कथन बोले थे, आपको अपने सपनों को साकार करने से पहले सपने देखने होंगे. Let this conference inspire us to dream big and work collectively to address the challenges and seize the vast opportunity and technology presents. Thank you, and I wish all the very productive and successful conference. Before closing, I show one short story to conclude the thing. Then I change my English to Hindi now, because somebody is there in English, Nigeria also. But communication is a very that is a mother tongue, also national language. That is a very good thing. Then एक दिन क्या हुआ, एक बच्ची ने एक फ्लाइट आपके पर कितना अभी फ्लाइट में सफर किया हो, हाथ उठाओ, कोई है? अच्छा, तो सुने हमने टर्बुलेंस। टर्बुलेंस क्या होता है, जब फ्लाइट जाती है, फ्लाइट बहुत स्पीड में जाती है तो ऑटोमेटिकली एयर उसको रेजिस्टेंस करता है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली फ्लाइट हिलता है। जितना छोटा है फ्लाइट होगा उतना छोटा, उतना टर्बुलेंस ज्यादा होगा, जितना बड़ा होता है उतना क्रॉस करता है। लेकिन हवा ज्यादा होने से भी बड़ा फ्लाइट भी टर्बुलेंस होता है। तो इसलिए टर्बुलेंस में एक बच्चा ने एक बैठा था एक फ्लाइट में, तो बच्ची छोटे बच्ची तो हैरी पॉटर पढ़ रही थी। इस टाइम पे बहुत जोर से टर्बुलेंस हुआ, फ्लाइट बहुत जोर से, बहुत जबरदस्त हो, सब लोग हाला चिल्ला। अब टर्बुलेंस जब होता है ना, आपको जो फ्लाइट सफर किया पता है बहुत डेंजर होती है, उस टाइम पे नीचे ऊपर भी करता है फ्लाइट को, उस टाइम हार्ट बीट बढ़ जाती है, पसीना भी निकल जाती है, बहुत हाला मैंने बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है, डर लगता है फ्लाइट क्रैश होगा। तो इन बिटवीन सब लोग हाला कर रहे हैं। उसी फ्लाइट में अब्दुल कलाम भी बैठे थे, जब भी साइंटिस्ट थे, तो बहुत जोर से आवाज कर रहे थे साइंटिस्ट, वो अब्दुल कलाम पास में बैठे थे, लेकिन बच्चा ने हंस रही थी, हरी पढ़ रही, पूरा हंस रहे थे, पढ़ रहे थे, तो सब लोग हालत खराब हो जाती है, और मम्मी भाई क्या हो रहा है, इसमें बच्चे हंस रहे। तो फिर अनाउंस हुआ कि अभी इमरजेंसी लैंडिंग होगा, अनाउंस कर दिया फ्लाइट पायलट ने, इमरजेंसी लैंडिंग हुआ, बड़ी सीरियस हो गया है फ्लाइट को। एंड सब लोग आउट चलाने लगे, क्योंकि इमरजेंसी लैंडिंग भी डेंजर होता है, क्योंकि हो सकता है बस्ट होगा, कुछ भी हो सकता है। तो ये बच्चे भी पढ़े हंसते, तो फिर लैंडिंग हो गया सेफ्टी। तो अब्दुल कलाम पूछे उसको, बच्चे तुम हंस रही थी, क्या हुआ, तुम इतना जोर से हंस रही, क्यों मैं नहीं हंसू? आपको पता है मैं क्यों हंस रही थी? ताकि जो ये तुम सब लोग मरने वाले थे, तुम हंस रहे हो। आपको पता है जो पायलट चला रहा है वो मेरा पापा है, पहले मुझे देखेंगे, उसके बाद सबको देखेंगे, क्योंकि मैं जिंदा रहूंगा, तो ऑटोमेटिकली मुझे पता था मुझे तो बचाएंगे, जरूर बचाएंगे। तो इसलिए मैं हंस रहा था, मुझे पता था कुछ नहीं होगा। तो इसलिए आप जहां सीट में बैठे हो, जहां ये कॉलेज है, तो आपको सब देखेंगे। आप थोड़ा सा प्रेशर करो, जो भी काम करना, आगे बढ़ना है, पूरा कॉलेज के साथ होते रहना है। आप सारे चीज आगे बढ़ने के लिए आपको कम मोटिवेशन होना चाहिए, आप सारे चीज करें, इसी सब आप देखेंगे। ये आपका पापा है, आपको पूरा लाइफ में सब कुछ ठीक है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you so much, sir, for the inspiring words and the story. Now I would request all the dignitaries to proceed off the dais before we begin with the session with our international keynote speaker. Need to contest. Today we are privileged to have with us an erudite international speaker with us, Professor Daud, who is a professor in the Department of Mathematical Sciences in Olabisi Onabanjo University, Nigeria. Professor Daud is a renowned name in statistics and data analysis. He parades 2 MSc degrees in statistics as well as information sciences, as well as a PhD in statistics from the University of Ibadan. We are privileged to have him with us today through online mode, and I would request him to address us with a few words. Professor Daud, you can start if you're ready. You are on mute, sir. Kindly unmute yourself and you can start.
Think for the